The New York Knicks are facing some tough injury news as the season winds down. Josh Hart, a key player for the Knicks, is now listed as questionable with left knee soreness, casting a shadow over their Western Conference road trip. This comes at a critical time, as the team is already in the midst of a two-game slide and looking to regain momentum. Meanwhile, veteran guard Jordan Clarkson is returning to Utah, but his role with the Knicks has drastically changed. Clarkson, once a sixth man of the year in Utah, is now finding himself on the fringes of the Knicks' rotation, and he's opening up about accepting this new reality and his focus on winning. And the Knicks bench issues are becoming a major talking point, with the team's struggles potentially dragging down star player Jalen Brunson. Despite off-season and trade deadline moves, finding consistent production off the bench remains a challenge, leading to increased minutes for their top players. We'll break down all these stories and more, including the latest on Josh Hart's knee and Jordan Clarkson's surprising candidness. You don't want to miss this. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of our updates.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to prop it up? Meet the PopSockets phone grip with expanding kickstand in black, your new must-have accessory. Don't miss out. Grab yours today. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Knicks star Josh Hart's knee soreness sparks concern amid team's rough patch. The New York Knicks are grappling with significant injury news as key player Josh Hart is now listed as questionable with left knee soreness. This update comes at a crucial juncture, with the Knicks currently on a challenging Western Conference road trip and looking to snap a two-game losing streak. Hart's absence or limited capacity could have a substantial impact on the team's performance as they face the Utah Jazz. Hart has been a linchpin for the Knicks, consistently logging heavy minutes and contributing across the board with his two-way play. In their recent loss to the Los Angeles Clippers, he managed to put up a double-double with 12 points and 13 rebounds, showcasing his value even in defeat. However, the team also struggled with turnovers, an area Hart himself acknowledged as an issue. The versatile forward has a history of playing through nagging injuries, having recently been questionable with a lower back contusion before a strong showing against the Denver Nuggets. His relentless hustle, defensive capabilities, and ability to push the pace have made him an indispensable role player. Hart himself has spoken about the physical toll of his all-out style and the importance of being at 100% for the demanding NBA season, especially with playoff aspirations. Fans and analysts are closely watching Hart's status, as his health is directly tied to the Knicks' hopes for a deep postseason run. The team's depth and ability to adapt to such setbacks will be tested in the coming games. Don't go anywhere, because the impact of this injury could be massive for New York's playoff hopes. Plus, we've got exclusive details on a veteran guard opening up about his unexpected role change. Jordan Clarkson reflects on diminished role, with Knicks ahead of Utah return. Veteran guard Jordan Clarkson is set to make an emotional return to Salt Lake City as his New York Knicks face the Utah Jazz. However, Clarkson's homecoming is colored by a significantly reduced role with his new team. After enjoying a productive tenure in Utah, including winning the NBA Sixth Man of the Year award, Clarkson finds himself largely out of Coach Mike Brown's rotation. Clarkson played a mere 3 minutes in the Knicks' recent loss to the Los Angeles Clippers, finishing scoreless. This starkly illustrates the shift in his responsibilities, a change he claims to have accepted without frustration. He expressed that he came to New York with an open canvas, prioritizing the team's goal of winning above personal expectations. Conversations with Knicks leaders like Josh Hart and Jalen Brunson reinforced this team-first mentality. Clarkson's reduced minutes are attributed to the Knicks' deep bench and Coach Brown's strategic emphasis on defensive lineups. Despite this, Brown has indicated that Clarkson remains a valuable scoring option when the offense needs a spark, as demonstrated in a recent game against the Lakers where he provided 9 points in limited action. The competition for minutes has intensified with recent acquisitions and the return of other players from injury. Clarkson, however, remains focused on being ready whenever called upon, valuing his purposeful and meaningful contribution to the Knicks. His decision to join New York was intentional, with the Knicks being his preferred destination after his buyout from Utah. The bond formed with players like Brunson and Hart during the FIBA World Cup also played a role in his move. Will Clarkson find his spark back in the city he once called home? Stay tuned as we uncover the surprising reason behind the Knicks' persistent bench struggles. Knicks bench woes threaten to overburden star Jalen Brunson. The New York Knicks' persistent issues with their bench depth are becoming an inescapable problem, potentially dragging down the performance of their star point guard, Jalen Brunson. Despite efforts in the offseason and at the trade deadline to bolster the second unit, the team continues to search for consistent production. Recent struggles, including a 4-game slump, have seen limited minutes for key acquisitions like Jose Alvarado, who has failed to make an impact offensively. Coach Mike Brown has had to dig deep into his options, even giving minutes to Tyler Kolek, underscoring the lack of reliable playmakers off the bench. This has led to an increased burden on Jalen Brunson, who has averaged a league-high 37.8 minutes over the last 5 games. This heavy workload is beginning to show, with Brunson's shooting efficiency dipping. The team's bench, meant to provide relief and maintain momentum, has instead created questions and forced Brunson to carry an even heavier load. The injury to Miles McBride, a key guard off the bench, further exacerbates the situation, leaving the Knicks with fewer options. With an upcoming schedule featuring several winnable games against lower-ranked teams, the Knicks have an opportunity to build confidence. However, the underlying issue of bench production remains a significant concern that needs addressing to ensure sustained success and to prevent their star player from burning out. Can the Knicks turn their bench around before it's too late? Up next, we've got the latest on an NBA star facing a career-defining decision. Lakers' LeBron James faces critical decision amid playoff push. As the Los Angeles Lakers navigate the crucial final stretch of the NBA season, a monumental decision looms for their superstar, LeBron James. With his contract situation and future with the team uncertain, James faces a pivotal choice that could reshape the league landscape. James holds a player option for the upcoming season, giving him the power to either opt in and remain with the Lakers or become an unrestricted free agent. This decision is complicated by the Lakers' inconsistent performance and the team's ongoing efforts to build a championship-contending roster around him. Speculation is rife about his potential destinations, with some suggesting a reunion with his son, Bronny James, in college or even a move to another NBA franchise. Analysts and fans are closely watching James's every move, recognizing the significant impact his decision will have on the Lakers' immediate future and their long-term trajectory. His presence has been instrumental in the Lakers' recent successes, and his departure would leave a void that would be incredibly difficult to fill. Sources close to James indicate that he is weighing his options carefully, considering factors such as team competitiveness, legacy, and family. The coming weeks are expected to bring more clarity as James prepares to make his choice, a decision that will undoubtedly be one of the biggest stories of the NBA offseason. Will LeBron stay in LA or chase a new challenge? Stick around as we wrap up all the top stories and give you the ultimate rundown. That's all the NBA news you need to know for today. We've got the latest on Josh Hart's knee injury with the Knicks, Jordan Clarkson's candid thoughts on his role, and the ongoing bench struggles impacting Jalen Brunson. Plus, we touched on LeBron James's massive upcoming decision. Don't miss out on any of the action. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us on all our social media platforms for more exclusive content.